So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. Çalhanoğlu, Fratesi. To Çalhanoğlu, and it's Fratesi. Fiore, and he's gone searching crossfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Anguissa cuts it out. Kalulu. Hernandez. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Kalulu. And it's Bellanova. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Anguissa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Rafael Leao. Serginho. And Anguissa. That pass has been well intercepted.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Hernandez. Oh, it's Van Basten. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show...
Decent chance! Where? So, what can they make of this? Where puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Okafor. That's good play.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kalulu. Hernandez. And it's Bellanova. And Anguissa. Serginho. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Goal! Atalanta!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Ha segnato al 27esimo minuto, numero 85.
Atalanta have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Goes for a shot! Where? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellanova. And Bastoni. Di Marco did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. And it's Hernandez. Kalulu. And Ongisa.
Atalanta can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Fratesi cuts out the pass. Van Basten, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, important interception. Belanova.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Now this could be a chance. Okafor was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Vieri. Driving on and making good progress. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce...
And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Now it's Van Basten. He's in space and looking for options. Back could it go? And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Ongisa. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Atalanta have where? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Sergin, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. That has not gone well.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Vieri. And it's where? He's had a shot! Goal! Atalanta! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Calhanoglu. Well, that is one way to stop him. DiMarco. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Atalanta have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Hernandez. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Calhanoglu. Kalulu gets over and intercepts. Bastoni makes the interception. Now it's Van Basten. Çalhanoğlu. There they go, hunting in packs. Çalhanoğlu stood his ground strongly. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Where? Hernandez. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Serginho really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Where kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. And it's Serginho. That has been cut short. Now it's Van Basten.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Fratesi. Di Marco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Atalanta close now to seeing this one through to the end. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 17.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, look at the space here. Anguissa. Serginho. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. And that's it. So thank you.